There you are.
What the hell are you doing here?
Like I said, I'm here from the past to help you with your next review.
Dude, I can't do this. I have this gigantic test tomorrow.
Damn it, man. You need to stop and think about what's important. Getting good grades and getting a fantastic career, or being famous on YouTube. Sonic Generations is Sonic's 20th anniversary game. It brings together both classic and modern Sonic into one epic adventure. The first time we got a Sonic game that was released for Sonic's anniversary, we got the masterpiece that was Sonic Adventure 2, one of my personal favorite games. And the last time we got one, we got Sonic 06, one of my least favorite games. And since this is going to be my last Sonic review for now, I guess I'm bringing in me to help. So I guess let's jump in. This is Sonic Generations. Classic Sonic's running around Green Hill Zone when suddenly... What is that? I don't know, I think it's a wisp? Well, this creature just comes out of nowhere and creates a bright light sucking up everything. Cut to God knows how many years later, and we have Sonic's birthday party. During all the festivities, that thing comes back and sucks all of Sonic's friends into different portals. Sonic wakes up in this white, desolate space and just runs toward Green Hill Zone. Eventually, after fighting one of Eggman's old robots, classic Sonic meets up with modern Sonic.
I can't believe there's two of me.
And now the Quadruo goes through Sonic's past, and technically his future, in order to find out what this mystical creature is. And, that's the entire plot. Much like Sonic Colors, this game is very weak on story. Everything's just played for laughs, and honestly, the story's missing consequence. What made the past games feel like they had weight was the fact that Sonic himself was being challenged. In Sonic Adventure 2, there was literally a part of the game where Sonic questioned if he'd be able to save his own life. Even if it was just a single line, it added so much emotional depth. But in this game, Sonic's literally just laughing in the face of danger.
I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
It ruins any tension this game is trying to have. I mean, think about it. If Sonic doesn't give two shits about the fucking world literally ending, why should I? I know I said in the Sonic Colors review that this cocky attitude of Sonic does work, but looking back, I kinda wanna change that statement. It worked in Colors. The thing I got from Colors was, yes, it's Eggman's plot. Sonic's used to this by now. We literally don't know what this thing is until the end of the game. And even then, it's not given a proper backstory, just barely an explanation. The story is weak in all aspects. It's playing itself too simple, and that's kinda sad. There's so much untapped potential here. I mean, we have two freaking Sonics. The fact that there are two Sonics in this game is also one of the biggest flaws of this story. This is classic Sonic. Judging how Sonic already knows Tails, I'd have to assume that this game is sometime after Sonic 2. That would mean Sky Sanctuary on, everything is new to him. How come he doesn't remember any of this? Hell, how come he doesn't remember this game ever happening? I mean, unlike the events of Sonic 06, the game actually still happens. Everyone knows everything went on. How come Sonic doesn't remember what the fuck's going on? Or help meeting himself? I'm meeting myself, I don't like it, and I'm already gonna remember it for the rest of my life. Hey! Shut up. The other problem with this game is just pure continuity. Technically, we are revisiting past stages, but canon-wise, are we revisiting them, or are we going to them for the first time?
To illustrate what my past self was trying to say, let's look at the boss Perfect Chaos.
Story-wise, in Sonic Adventure 1, it's Super Sonic that takes out Perfect Chaos. But in this game, we take him out as regular Sonic. Are we fighting Perfect Chaos at the moment it happened in Sonic Adventure? And we're revisiting the past and technically just changed the future? Or are we just fighting Perfect Chaos who happens to be trapped in his own void? And what about Shadow and Silver? If you played any of the past games, then we know that they're friends. They're rivals, but friends. Why are we refighting all of them? We're fighting him on a recreation of the epic final battle from Sonic Adventure 2. Are we fighting Shadow from that point in time? Are we fighting the regular Shadow that's friends with us now? If it's the past Shadow, how come Shadow joins us in the final battle? Does he know what's going on? Does he remember this in Sonic Heroes? What the fuck is going on? Even if the story does suck itself, the dialogue is very well written, and there are very funny moments. There are even a lot of jokes that only Sonic fans could understand.
Is it me, or is that place we were just in awfully familiar?
Not to me.
This again has the same writers from Sonic Colors, the ones that do the fucked up animal cartoons. While they did a great job with Sonic Colors atmosphere, I feel like they fell really short with Sonic Generations, which should have been more of an epic adventure rather than just a silly game to the characters. So overall, while this story is very underwhelming for what I thought a 20th anniversary game would have been, the writing is still very nice, and I still get a kick out of it. I just hope in the future they find a way to spice it up more so it's a bit better.
You know what I mean.
What is this beautiful engine? That, my friend, is the Hedgehog engine. The idea of this game was to bring in an action stage from every single one of Sonic's past adventures. Well, main series adventures. All of your favorite levels are taken pretty much straight out of a different game. From the Genesis titles, there's Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant Zone, and Sky Sanctuary. From the Dreamcast and GameCube games, there's Speed Highway, City Escape, and Seaside Hill. And from the current gen consoles, there's Crisis City, Rooftop Run, and Planet Wisp. Everything in this game looks absolutely beautiful. And out of the 9 stages of this game, literally 1/3 of them are just city levels. But each of them are rendered so differently and so beautifully that you don't even notice. Even though the story isn't really told well, the cutscenes still look freaking beautiful, even if most of it is done in literally white space. There's something about the Hedgehog engine that is just absolutely fascinating to look at. And in this beautiful engine, there's absolutely no shiny fur! The joke was never funny. The music for this game is also nothing short of beautiful. Even though it is true that there are absolutely no new songs at all, every single boss and every single level tune gets its own epic remix. Classic Sonic's music is more of an electric dance style beat to it. While modern Sonic songs are more of an epic, fast-paced rock song. Sonoi is a god. If for some reason you don't like the music that plays into one of the levels, you can change it to a past song by using the unlockable music feature. You can unlock so many different songs that it's just a nostalgia blast whenever you find a new one. So I guess it's settled. This game sounds as beautiful as it looks. That just leaves one thing to be examined. Gameplay. Much like Sonic Unleashed, there are 2 types of gameplay, one from Classic Sonic and one from Modern Sonic. Classic Sonic was meant to replicate the 2D styles of the old Genesis titles, and does so beautifully. Yes, the physics don't feel exactly like they did on the Genesis. It's a 3D game forced into a 2D perspective. If you had the original Genesis physics for a 3D game, it would feel absolutely awkward. The game gets as close as it can while still feeling like you have perfect control of Sonic the entire time. Sonic feels so much better than he did in Sonic 4. I never felt any discrepancy between my old 2D stylings from when I was 7 to now. It feels perfectly transitioned into the 3D space, and I absolutely love classic Sonic. You haven't even reviewed Sonic 06 yet, right? Yeah, so? That means you haven't even had the chance to touch the Sonic Unleashed style of gameplay. This game follows suit to the gameplay styles of Sonic Colors and Sonic Unleashed, but it finds a way to blend them both together perfectly. Sonic Unleashed style of speed was just fan-frickin-tastic, but the level design really felt lacking. Sonic Colors, on the other hand, cut Sonic speed greatly, but focused much more on the level design. Sonic Generations blends these together perfectly. Sonic feels much faster than he did in Sonic Colors, and the level design is much beautiful, more open than Sonic Unleashed ever was. This is honestly the best the gameplay of the modern era has ever been. As you run around the hub world, there are 10 missions connected to each level. 5 of them are for classic Sonic, and 5 of them are for modern Sonic, leaving for a total of 90. In order to progress through the game, you need to play each level at least 3 times. Once as classic Sonic, once as modern Sonic, and once as either Sonic doing a mission. By doing the mission, then you unlock the boss key. After collecting the boss key from each stage, you get to fight the boss. In each of the stages, there are also red rings. They serve the exact same purposes as they did in Sonic Colors. Each Sonic has 5 red rings in each stage. By collecting them, you get to unlock a piece of artwork or music. But those aren't the only collectibles in the game. In order to fully complete the game, you need to collect all the Chaos Emeralds. The Chaos Emeralds are pretty much part of the story, so by playing through the game, you'll unlock all the emeralds. And since they're Chaos Emeralds, you know what that means!
Time to scramble some Eggman, Super Sonic style!
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us.
This finishing fun!
Let's take on the enemy together! Charge into the core.
What are you doing? I don't know. You try it. Okay.
It looks like a homing shot! Careful, Sonic! Now! Finish it!
Like that shot chases you! Please be careful, Mr. Sonic!
That shot will track you.
Be careful, Sonic!
Look out.
What? This is one of the oddest Sonic final bosses I've ever played. Honestly, it's never really made clear what you're supposed to do. Every time you think you got it, you absolutely fail. And the way that the level looks doesn't help either. Like all games with Super Sonic, you have a limited amount of rings, and if you run out of rings, you die. But with the way this level looks, you can never tell where the rings are gonna spawn. So it's always luck of the draw if you happen to run into rings. And that's usually the deciding factor for if I can beat this boss. It's if I ran into enough rings at the very beginning to keep me going the entire fight. It doesn't help that nobody ever really tells you what's supposed to be going on. They just all keep screaming, "Watch out, Sonic's a homing shot!" The final boss just feels like a mess. And it's also absolutely disappointing knowing that this boss was the one following the one from Sonic Colors, one of my favorite final bosses from Sonic the Hedgehog history. But if you do end up beating the final boss, then you can unlock Super Sonic 4 gameplay. Except for the final boss, his gameplay is awesome. This game is amazing! Gameplay-wise, this is the best the Hedgehog has ever been. Classic Sonic feels absolutely fantastic, as modern Sonic is as close to perfect as can be with this style of gameplay. If you don't do all the missions, the game may be short, only 4 hours, but if you do every single mission, the game will take you probably 8 to 10 hours. 100%ing this game may not be the hardest thing to do, not including the Egg Dragoon and Time Eater on hard mode. So this game can keep you occupied for hours on end, and every single mission is pretty much fun. There are only a select few of the missions that I found annoying and tedious, and guess what? You only have to do them once, so who cares? Get it over with and go have fun with the rest of the game. The only thing absolutely disappointing about this game is the story. But even then, the writing's still pretty good. This game did miss out on having what could have been one of the best Sonic stories ever made. But you don't expect it out of this game. I mean, this isn't Sonic Adventure 3. This is my favorite Sonic game since Sonic Adventure 2, and honestly, if it had a better story, it probably would have overtaken Sonic Adventure 2 as my favorite. From a gameplay perspective, it is pretty much as flawless can be. And honestly, that kind of forgives the shortcomings of the story. You get hours and hours of great content of exploring your favorite nostalgic stages from his past. Sonic Colors made my balls tingle just thinking about it, but just mentioning the word generations now just pretty much makes my left testicle explode. Honestly, what makes this game one of my favorites is honestly just the feeling and emotions it takes out of you. We see all of Sonic's history portrayed through levels, from when he was a newcomer fresh in our minds, absolutely surprising everybody, when he proved again that he was a powerhouse and indeed here to stay alongside great names such as Mario and Link, to introducing us to a story and a lore that made an already amazing universe just seem that much more alive. From seeing Sonic jump into the 3D realm and gaining a personality, cementing himself as a hero for all to look up to when he reached higher than ever before and soared like a rocket, to prove that he was not afraid to try new things and mix up a formula in a way that's never been done. From when he reached one of his lowest moments in all of history and nearly seemed like he was finally finished, to an all-new redesign welcoming back our once beloved hero, proving that Sonic was here to stay and that no matter how far he reaches down, he'll always come back up. Leading into this game, watching the character grow alongside us, it's what makes Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic the Hedgehog. And that is why I feel Sonic Generations is honestly one of the best Sonic games ever made.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!